Hey guys, so I finally found these slides about budgeting. I would spend some time to explain, re-explain this to you. So hopefully you get refreshed minds about personal budgeting. Okay, so budgeting, as we have explained before, it is about plan your financial situation wisely, right? So here we already have the definition that financial planning or budgeting it's related to whether you have it in the current situation or you have it in the future situation. So here the the easiest way to distinguish between whether you are doing budgeting or maybe only like a cash flow statement is this one. Okay, is shown from this slide. So cash flow statement talks about your past, your past financial situation because it talks about your income, expenses, and then the net gain. So the amount of money that you gain in the past. And if you talk about the present, this current life situation, you are talking actually about balance sheet. Balance sheet, you are familiar with it, with this terminology in accounting, right? So we are talking about accounting and balance sheet if we actually do the financial analysis or financial planning for the present. And it deals with your current assets, your current liabilities, and your current net worth. And for the future, that's when it's called budgeting because it will also deal with your income, your future expenses, but then you see the difference between these two things, right? Hopefully you don't mind if I repeat it over and over again, but I think this is quite useful for you. Again, not only to pass the exam, but also for your future life. Okay, so budget itself, it's a state of financial situation, or it's a document used to estimate income and expenses over a certain period of time, right? Budgeting process, you can see here, the most important thing is to set goals, and then you organize, you decide, you implement, you control. Then you evaluate whether you already fulfilled that goals or you need to reevaluate or set the goals from the beginning again. Of course, there is long-term goals and short-term objectives. Long-term goals is, for example, you want to buy a house. Short-term objectives is when, let's say, you want to have a holiday next week, next month, or maybe next year. So it can be seen here from this situation. You remember this situation, right? So these are two worksheets talking about long-term goals and short-term goals of someone, right? So long-term goals is that this guy or this woman wants to go on European vacation, but it's not happening in real life situation. So sorry, in near life situation, because this is still 2005 and she wants to go in 2007. So it's included in long-term goals. But if he or she wants to go on vacation, let's say next month, it should go to short-term goals. Of course, that's really logic, right? So you can see here, this is the perfect or ideal budgeting situation. Personal budgeting, right? We are talking about personal budgeting, not company budgeting, not business budgeting. But this is about personal planning, personal budgeting, how you can, wisely make use of your money because you plan it well. So here, for example, this person, he saves 3,000, he needs to save $3,000 for 30 months. So 30 months is a long time. Okay, you need to be patient, and you have to make sure that this money is untouched. So if you need some money to, to pay the bills, to pay your credit card bill, or to buy something, don't take it from your saving of going into European vacation. Logically is like that, because you need 30 months to save to go to Europe, to realize your dreams that you can go to Europe for vacation. So here he or she needs $3,000 with 30 months saving. So he has to spend from his or her income around $100 every month for 30 months. That also happens when he or she wants to pay the down payment of new car. For example, the price is 5,000 and he or she needs 45 months to save that money. Then um, for 45 months, this is around 3 years, he or she needs to save 111 US dollars. Also for the house, this is even longer, 60 months, which is 5 years, right? 5 years. Then it needs to be wisely saved. $435, that's quite much money. But because for the house, she needs even more money, $26,000. So to make sure that these all long-term dream, let's say it's dreams, let's say that these dreams can be realized in 3 or 5 years, you have to plan it wisely, like this person. Even for your short-term goals, like for example here, you can see here for the short-term goals, it's the time frame is on maximum 12 months, 1 year. So partial down payment on the new car, 12 months, 111. Oh, it's related to here, right? Down payment on new auto. House fund, it's more or less like a partial payment for the house, also for 12 months, $400 per month. Christmas vacation, that's really nice, but he or she needs $700 for 12 months for next year's Christmas. Let's say it like that. Oh no, this is February 2005, so he or she needs to save for another 10 months, right? $58 to go to be able to go on Christmas vacation. Summer vacation. This is even shorter time because summer is coming soon from February to August, 6 months. So he or she will need $100 for 6 months. For $600, maybe he or she can go to somewhere near. Maybe let's say we are in Jakarta, we can go to Bali with $600. Anniversary party, that's not too much money, but still needs to be saved. $50 per month for 5 months. More or less, this is a perfect example for the personal budgeting. So as I have explained to you before, we don't have to think really big that we need budgeting for our company, or if we work for a company, then we have to do the budgeting for the financial department. No, you even need budgeting for personal reasons. Just begin with this concept, right? For the past, present, and the future. For the future, then you need budgeting. Okay, so for the other lecture materials, you can access it on the Google Drive. But I'm finished talking about personal budgeting. Hopefully, it will be useful for you for your future life as well. So, thank you so much and see you next time. Bye.